Hi, my name is Susan Tsiouris. I am your liaison librarian here at Widener University, and I'm just going to show you a few things about our library and how you can access the resources. At the end of this little presentation, I will give you my contact information. Please contact me. You can email me, call me, you can stop by my office. I'm here to help you with your research, with using our resources, and any questions you may have about your papers, your projects, etc. On the library homepage, for example, anytime you're on one of our sites and you see the shield, for example, you don't know how to get to the library homepage, you can always go under academics. These are listed on most of the screens on any of the departments, and under academics, click on Wolfram Memorial Library, and here you are. It's easy as that. Yes, we have, I'm just going to run through things quickly. You can check the library hours. They're fairly standard, but I will mention during finals, we're open until 2 in the morning. Around holidays, sometimes hours change. Always check library hours. The catalog, we share our resources with the law schools in Delaware and in Harrisburg. So clicking on this, it's a standard library catalog. You can limit it to just Wolfram, but if you do not, when you pull up a record, just make sure that, I'll pull something up quickly. I'm the liaison to undergraduate psychology, clinical psychology doctoral students, the School of Business and Extended Learning. You'll notice here, as a result of those liaisons, I have developed an interest in PTSD in the military, so I tend to use PTSD for my examples. You can see here that this book is in the, this is actually a dissertation. It's, if you see M, it's on the main campus. If you see D, it's Delaware H. Harrisburg. If the book or item is not in our library on the main campus, we can get it for you through interlibrary loan. Getting a book usually takes a few days, up to a week, business week. Articles are obtainable through interlibrary loan or Iliad system. They can be obtained sometimes in as little as 1 day, and they're made available through electronically. Going back to our catalog, if you see checked shelves, the book here is here in the building. If you see a date, it's checked out. So once again, if it says M circulating, it's in the main building. If it would say D or H circulating, it's in Delaware or Harrisburg. I'm going to go back to the library homepage and just work our way down. We do have a lot of books. We still have about 200-some thousand books in the building. We do have several ebook collections. This is a quick link to our ebooks. I'll click on this. Notice I get taken directly into the database for our ebooks. This is just one of our 20-some EBSCO products. EBSCO is the vendor. I can choose databases. This will show you all of our EBSCO databases. But right now I'm in the ebook collection. I could look for something, once again, on PTSD. And it's going to tell me it has about 125 books in the collection on PTSD. There could possibly be more. And full text is available, and you can read it this way, or you can download the item to a device. If you want to do that, ask us and we'll give you the instructions. It's a little clunky, but it's doable. Just wanted to mention it to you. Say you find an ebook in here, but of course you don't have time to read it now. Just click on the title, read a little bit more about it, and email over here. Email the information to yourself. It's not going to attach the full ebook, but it will allow you to go back and take a look at the information again. The email you get will tell you the title of the book, the information that you would need to cite it, and it will tell you that you found it in this case, ebook academic collection. So I just wanted to mention that to you from the library homepage. I'll just back up. So I'll go this way. Library homepage, working our way down. Databases listed by title. We have about 100-some databases. I'll click on this. And this is going to give me the list. Where do I start? This is where the librarian comes in very handy. You can reach out to me directly. You can, over here, you can click on the chat now and chat with whoever is sitting at the reference desk. It could be a librarian or a reference assistant, and they will get you started. But you can always reach out to me because I'm familiar with what's going on in your class. Academic Search Premier is a good interdisciplinary database. I can click on it. Once again, I'm on campus, it's taking me right in there. If you were off campus, you'll be prompted to enter a username and password. Your username is your first and last name. The password is the 14-digit barcode number on the back of your ID card or library research card. So once again, I could enter in PTSD. It defaults to select the field. I would suggest saying text, all text. This will force the database to search more than just the title, abstract, and keywords, but the actual article. Your professor may say, scholarly, hold off on that until we know what your topic is. Say you want current data on what's happening about your topic. Even if it's published in a current journal article, the data in a scholarly article is a few years old, so keep that in mind. You can limit the publication date. Your professor may say, I only want articles that are 5 years old or less. Limit it there. So I'm just going to do this search. And searching PTSD alone, I get 43-some thousand articles. That's a lot. You can further refine your search. Say you're looking at PTSD in the military. And you can take a look at some of these options. Military veterans, families, personnel, services available to them. And change this to all text. Keep in mind, it could be PTSD that somebody is suffering as a result of a natural disaster or a crime victim. So there's a lot of ways that you can play with this, but say I'm just doing PTSD in the military and I go from 43,000 to now 10,000. It's still a lot. So once you have your topic, and always clear your topic with your professor, then you can go in here, and here at the library we can help you refine your searches and where to look. I started with Academic Search Premier, and in just EBSCO databases alone I could click on Choose Databases, and for that I might pick psych articles, I might do SocIndex, Sociological, it's a really good resource. I might say health source, because it is a medical issue, and say okay. So now I'm searching 5 different EBSCO databases, and what do I get when I click search? I started with 40-some thousand down to 10,000 because I've expanded my searching just on databases alone to 17, almost 18,000. You can see the full text is available with a lot of these. Not all of them. So you might be looking for something that has, it sounds really good, but it's not available full text. Of course, I want one now, I can't find it. I might click on Full Text Finder or Linked Full Text to see if it directs me to a text to the article in another database, which it could. But if it's not in our available in our, because I want one, I can't find it. It would say Iliad here, and it would say Iliad Wolfgram. And that is what you would click on. Oh, here's one. Say I see the title, it looks interesting. I click on the title, I want to know a little bit more. It's telling me the journal I found it in. Journals and databases are referred to as the source. This is really important when you're doing your citation. More keywords, the abstract, the DOI. You most likely will be using APA citation style in your class, and whether an article has a DOI or not, you will cite them differently. I will also point out to you over here, students always find this. Once again, you may not have time to read the article there. You want to go back to it, email the information to yourself. Just as in the ebook, the article may or may not, the article will not most likely be attached. It's up to the publisher, but you'll be able to go back and find it again. The email will tell you about the article, the information, and what database to go back to. Students always find this citation. This will tell you how to cite the article in a variety of styles, but always, always, always double check it against the information that you find in the Purdue OWL. It's PURDUEOWL. You can Google that, say Purdue OWL APA. It will tell you how to format your paper, how to cite things again. So this article looked interesting, but the full text was not available. I will click on Iliad Wolfgram. This Wolfram Library, main campus. If you do not have an account, you can create one by clicking on first-time users. Read this, click here. Fill out all of the spaces that have an asterisk, your name, the barcode again, back of ID, email address, and email you check. Doesn't have to be Widener. You should check your Widener email though. A phone number, your address, your status as a student, your department, and you get to create a username and password for Iliad, whatever you want. Should you forget it, you can contact our Iliad department. They'll help you reset it. So I'm going to go back here because once again, I like this article, but it's not available. I'm clicking on the link and I have an Iliad account. I love Iliad. It's amazing. You really need to start to use it. It is awesome. What happens is it takes all of the data here and it populates the request form, and all you have to do is say submit. Usually within a day or two, an article will be made available to you electronically. How will you know this? You'll get an email. It will say, go to the library homepage. It will say, click on the Iliad link. It will take you to the login screen. You will log in. It will then take you to a screen. It will look a little different than this now, but you will go in under here. It will walk you through this electronically received articles. And under here, you'll see a transaction number, an Adobe icon, and the article information. Click on the icon. You will open the article. It will sit there for 30 days. You can print it out. You can download it. You can whatever. And then just log out. I'm going to go here and get rid of some of this information. I'm back on the library homepage, working my way down here. Reserves. Your professor may put something on reserve. Books, a video. They are held up at the front desk in the library. Services for distance ed students. If you are an online student and you do not come to campus, you can request a library research card if you do not have an ID card for the university. It's easy to do. Follow these directions. Takes about a week to get it. It will have that 14-digit barcode on the back of the research card. This is important to have. It will also get you into the buildings on campus should you come to campus. Ideally, an ID card, if not a library research card. I just wanted to mention that here. Back to the library homepage. Just check it out. We're on Facebook. Just want to mention it. Check us out. Lots of good information. Here we are. Today happens to be Mardi Gras, and we always post something. We have a list of events coming up. You may see up here on in back of me, I have my little friend. I'm kind of promoting him as the unofficial library mascot, and he's decked out for Mardi Gras. So we also have in the library, if you want to come in, we have a lot of study rooms. We have a lot of good study spaces. We have all kinds of information. We even have a coloring table. Feeling stressed, come in and color some. For today and tomorrow, you can make a Valentine's Day card if you're so inclined. So I'm going to go back here to the library homepage, working our way. Finally getting to this, the chat. You can chat with a Wolfram librarian. It could be a reference assistant, so I just want to mention that. Just fill this out and post your question. Who is ever sitting at the desk from about 8 in the morning through 9 at night, weekdays and the weekends, our hours change. But you can chat directly, and I have to say it's really helpful. So keep that in mind. If you have a question, we're here to help. You can always reach out to me. You'll have my contact information. You can reach out and chat with who is ever at the reference desk. On the library homepage, I'm also going to go over here. Here's an information, just needing some help, how to go through the research process, other how-to guides, evaluating web pages, how to check, how to cite your sources, all kinds of really, really good information here. If I say the research process, citing sources, we have some guides right here in our collection, right here on our website. Let me go back to the library homepage. Is there any right way to go through our page? No. Whatever works for you, is how you find the information. And always know you should ask for assistance. Over here on the left side, research by subject area. All of us librarians have created subject guides. They're just ways to help you do a variety of things. Sometimes it's for a specific class. For example, I'm the business liaison. So I created a guide for our taxation resources. And our contact information is on our pages. So it's really, really very helpful. We have all kinds of information on here. Working my way back to the library homepage, I'm going to say subject guides again. I wanted to show you something. Has our hours over here, some upcoming events, list of databases. Help is just a click away. This will tell you how you can contact, once again, chat. You can send us an email. Say it's late, you're working on a paper, and we're closed. Or even if it's after, late at night, you can send an email. Who is ever at the reference desk first thing in the morning will get back to you. You can text us the same thing, or you can call us. You can always stop by my office, stop by the library. We are here to help you. Please send me an email. I will get back to you. It's really important that you know you can reach out and ask for assistance. Last, I will point out this box that's in the middle. Here you can search everything. I'll enter in my little PTSD. What this is going to pull up are resources, books, ebooks, links to journals, even out onto the web, recommended research guides, all kinds of information. Keep in mind that a lot of these things are in our collection, but it might be a book that's not. You can get it through interlibrary loan. Same with an article, so don't despair. We are here to help. Once again, my name is Susan Tsiouris. My email is sctsiourris@widener.edu. My phone number is 610-499-4069. So happy researching, and we're here to help.